Welcome back, everybody, to the SaltyyShow, and welcome back to Total War Rome 2 Empire Divided as the amazing Palmyra Kingdom, episode 24. I hope you guys are doing well today, and if you are, like and subscribe as always. And I have to say, it feels good to be back. I do apologize for the lack of videos. Our honeymoon went extremely well. We had a great time. Didn't want to come back, but obviously you must to continue going on said vacations. So we're back and getting into the swing of things, and it's been just a little bit of a hassle to try and find the time to record. But I am finally here, and this is the first video I'm doing of the stretch. Do stay tuned for more stuff on the channel. I actually have a new game coming out, or well, a demo of a new game coming out that the developers kindly gave me, and I look forward to checking it out thanks to them. More info to come in the following episodes. And not to mention, we will be covering very shortly Civ 7 and potentially, after the poll, Total War Empire with the Durango Overhaul mod. So lots of fun stuff coming on the channel. Definitely recommend checking those out. And without that, I'm going to stop talking your ear off on things that aren't related to our glorious little empire. It is going to take me time to get back into the swing of things. I'm not going to do my, I'm going to do my darndest not to mess anything up.
Ready for orders. How can I help?
feel like we were going to put you in here.
How can I serve?
Let's take a look real quick. Yes, I believe we were putting you in here. Wow, 8 public order. Wow.
I would do anything for Rome.
Tax harvesting edict. He'd give us an extra 10%. Wow, that is really good.
Ready for orders.
Oh well.
I would do
Let's go ahead and pop him in here. You know, I say that. I say no, we should totally pop him in here.
Your greaves are a disgrace, man.
He'll give a couple benefits. Our allies are going to deal with Numidia. They are doing actually a really good job of it so far. Other than Garamantia, they have unfortunately been destroyed. I remember that now. Ooh. Let's see, we're making 2,078. 2-2, wow, very nice. Our governors are slacking. I've been gone for so long, and I do remember our spy up here. Definitely want to make her stealing more food. I don't want them to have the ability to recruit. I want them to actually I want them to hopefully starve before we push on them. And now this army is fit for duty. And quite the interesting army. Any other force, I'd be very worried. But honestly, this could work out really well. So we are going to keep her deployed there. And then we are going to definitely let me know, by the way, if audio is messed up or anything. Obviously, being gone for about a week and a half, not touching my PC, things do get a little out of whack. So please let me know if I sound too quiet or if I sound too loud. Zenobia, I remember she needs to stay there. The enemies are we're making headway into modern day Iran now, the deeper heartland of the Eastern Empire. But I am worried, obviously, about our port situation. And Sabah is about to take that port, which is great. The enemy do have an army here, though, and they are in marching grounds of Yathrib. And it looks like they will definitely be able to take Yathrib. Nabatea does have an army. Why are they... They've got deconstructed stuff everywhere. That's interesting. We might have to force march our heir to the east, which does kind of concern me. It's either that or we recruit a new army. We could do that. We still have time, though, to decide what the best course of action will be. So, I do remember this mess, though, for certain. Most definitely don't miss it, either. Let's go ahead and... I think we were actually potentially keeping her here.
At your service.
We're not going to be able to knock any of them out.
As you command.
Yeah, we'll deploy her along with her, so anything that steps foot in Arsaka should... Well, never mind, no. No, that is a huge food province for them. I wonder, is that their major food-providing settlement? Is it Arsaka? They own down here as well. Okay, so it's not their only food-providing province, unfortunately.
Commander.
You're a garrison force trying to...
We're ready.
You're a little better, but you're a proper legion for the most part. You could do with some changes to your army. A couple less slingers. Well, I say that. We have 6 pikes, 4 spears, 3 auxiliary Persian archers. We could get more.
We hunger for battle.
So I do think we're actually going to try and do that. Let's disband them. Give me at least 5 archers to protect. We might do 6, but we'll start there. I'm not going to weaken this army too much because they could pressure us at any moment.
Ready for orders.
The Legion of Ecbatana will hold for the most part.
As you request.
Let's see, 3, 6, you got 7. That is an interesting force.
Ready for battle.
I do think we were gonna pull this army back.
Ready for battle.
I don't really want to push to take Arasaka. I'd rather have an extra legion. Yeah. 4 cav, 2 spears. You know, we could disband one of our pikes. Is there a reason to, actually, now that I think? Yeah, we kind of need more spearmen, potentially even a Palmyra cohort unit. We'll get a spearman though. They're not really bringing the pain on us right now.
Ready for
Meanwhile, you are going to give the... We might use this legion to march south, but for now, let's just pull them back.
advance.
Disband the Vigiles. So we have 4 archers, 2 cav, 3 pikes.
We are ready.
This army
Commander.
could definitely use this guy, a rather dapping man.
Speak. I'm listening.
They could use the extra experience, but you know what? We're going to keep him here just in case. So we have 4 archers. We really don't need too many more before we get a proper force going.
Ready to serve Rome?
I'm thinking 4-4, and then let's give the Zabda Septimus is a part of our family, so we don't need to worry about him rebelling. Let's grab some actual Palmyran Legionary Cav. And we will stop there for now, unless we can we get an archer? Yeah, why not? Because I have a feeling we're going to recruit another pike unit too. So that army is working up. This one is fit and ready to go as best as it will be until we can get more agents over there.
How can I serve Rome?
How may I serve? What do you wish of?
What do you wish of me?
We don't really... Do we have the capability? No, we're maxed out on agents. That's unfortunate. I would love to get more agents over there. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many armies can we have? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I need to go back to that. -8 and -4. That shouldn't put us at a risk. No, it does not. We are maintaining decent authority. Valtipus here. I'd rather not incur any sort of issues. They own 7, they own 5. We can get 3 more armies. Perfect. I want to take a quick peek, make sure things haven't changed. Yes, they still own Syria and Side, or Galatia and Cappadocia, Syria, and then Bithynia and Pontus, and then 1 singular piece of land up there. So you're correct. You're correct. You're correct. Perfect. Awesome work indeed. All right. I think that's everything we can do for the time being. I mean, unless, yeah, man, our king, the Mori are actually getting really in it.
Please accept.
I don't really see any other benefactors to work with. Gallic Rome is being torn to shreds by their enemies right now, which is good to see. I want to be the last remaining Romans kingdom or empire, you could say, because we do have to eventually march west. We have to take Latium, we have to take Gallia, Pannonia, Parthia, and Africa. All must be secured. Africa looks like it's going to be taken by our allies, honestly. But we're on our way to Parthia. Latium, Gallia, and Pannonia are all questionable aggressive choices. We might be able to take Pannonia if we manage to secure, I don't know, the Alani. The Alani are struggling, and people do not like us up here because of it. The barbarian wars to the north are proving a little distasteful, I must say. Let's see. 1, 2. We'll have at least one more turn before we have to worry about that. You're defending that settlement. This one is safe. You're recruiting. This border, we're making sure these guys can't push us from the south, and we have an army ready to strike. I'd rather not move into Persis because Maine holds all of it. Now granted, I don't know if they're going to continue holding all of it.
As you request.
I'd rather... The thing is, if we take it, they're facing a squalor outbreak, meaning we really don't want to get bogged down in that.
I fight for the people.
But we just might have to, you know?
For the people.
We could also use her army, which it is actually fairly...
Ready for
The
battle.
Guardians of Hatra are pretty beefy right now.
Speak. I'm listening. For the people.
We control this currently. You're suffering an outbreak. Arsaka does not have the... I'd rather Lydia not take it, and they definitely would.
Speak. I'm listening.
We...
As you request.
She could take Susa if needed. She could also defend Gore.
At your service.
I'll tell you what, I think the Guardians of Hatra, led by Miss Bruta, will be taking Arsakia.
Besieging settlement.
Why not? Let us take this and secure the entirety of the province once and for all. Hello, everybody. I do apologize. You're probably going to see this.
Take my sword.
The only reason being, I totally thought, you know, with this little settlement battle, we probably don't need to, like, actually showcase it. But I forgot to say that. So now we all suffer for it. I'll try my best to actually showcase the action, though. I do apologize if I promise replays aren't going anywhere. I just
Swift riders at your command.
should have told you guys. All right, they're dead.
Pikemen.
Will they even touch our line? The poor general, being a true mob unit, is just horrible for them. See, you don't even know this is not a replay. Oh my dear God.
Legionary cavalry.
One more time. Huh, interesting. I didn't know you could do that. If you hit T when that's pulled up, it will go into the pause menu. And that is the quickest battle you guys will ever see in your history. Let's get back to the campaign map, though. I truly do hope you guys understand. That was literally less than 2 minutes. We lost 6 men, and one of them was friendly fire. We will be occupying the settlement, though. Yes.
For the people.
Feels weird not doing a replay and just rolling off the bat. That secures this entirety. -2 turns recovery of wound time. Well, that's beneficial if you get assassinated. Oh, but it's this one. That sucks. Well, never mind. So, does that change the makeup of what our parties own? It does not. Awesome. I was worried about that. So we have secured all of Media Magna. Our Sakia needs to be changed over just a little bit. We will convert that next turn. Unless there's anything we can spend money less on. I'd rather get this legion up and running. I'd rather have these all full. That city not being the right one is fine because the Guardians of Hatra are not going anywhere anytime soon. So with that, yes, we are good to end the turn. I hope. I'm very interested to see what happens with this army here. That's about the only thing that's scary right now, and that, or if Numidia decided to wage war against us again. But even then, our allies and vassals have really stuck it to the enemy. So, I'm quite happy with that. Okay, they're...
I respectfully ask.
It looks like they've marched further to Yathrib, but they did not take it. Interesting. Indeed they did. They marched further to Yathrib, but they are suffering attrition now as well. That is perfect. Rome, once again, is destroyed. We have a couple agents. Oh. Our agents. Ignore that. You can see, I told you, I wasn't lying. Civ 7 was literally downloading. Alright, with that...
How can I serve Rome?
all you guys need to make your way deeper into the east. We can see Harmogia. Let's move this way towards Bam.
I am
How
Rome's
can I be
champion.
opposite? Swift and silent.
Let's go ahead and deploy you. Sassanids are on their last legs for the most part. Alright, so we already have 2 military buildings. This region is getting farming bonuses, a manufacturing bonus. It is very bare bones though. So, religious, we have 2 religious buildings. How is it going up? It's not moving at all, actually. Why is that? Characters and local tradition. Influence -14. How strange. I wonder if the agents are causing that. They very well could be. These are usually never worth it in the long run. We definitely don't need those. We could get the villa here, which would grant us some decent benefits. We already have one, though, I think. Food. And since this is going to give us wealth from industry, we could go with the pit here. It is going to make public order a bit of a doozy, but money is money, and I'm all about it. We need to make sure our economy
Speak.
remains
I'm listening.
rigid like our military.
Commander.
Okay, with the northern gap identified or closed off, the Sassanids still have an army there, which is very annoying. I would like to trade though. Hi,
The
Sabah.
pleasures of my household are yours to enjoy.
Ooh,
First, though,
nah, they're
your merchants are renowned as skilled and honorable traders. They would.
bingo. Another
Your offer
client
is
state.
fair, although I.
Perfect. So we now have 4. Maine, Sabah, Galatia. That one's gonna go away, and Oblimi. How perfect is that, everybody?
The pleasures.
Mm,
Despite.
you're already a military.
Please accept.
Be welcome. You speak well, and you offer much.
Gurha.
Please be seated and take wine.
See, I don't. Gurha is a kingdom in its own right. It's definitely not.
Please accept as a. We make this modest request.
It's not falling
wisdom-
under our little empire's influence yet, which is concerning. It is very concerning, but we now own, or well, we now get tribute from the Saba kingdom as well, which is perfect. So that's boosted our income up a little bit. The Maine is suffering issues. It does look like their province might crumble, the control over their region anyways. And it does seem the Sassanids are making a way towards Susa, potentially. Because, yeah, they're still at war with them. Gerha is trying to beat that back. What do we have? We have a lot of pikes, 4 calves, 3 spears, 6 slingers. That army very well could take them. Do we have military access with Gerha?
Great.
Indeed. Tell you what. Let's make our way down here and we're going to start our conquest of Persis, because I do think the Sassanids are going to get it back. Or at least that is the way it's looking. You are definitely safe to make your way there. Epictana will hold. They can't... They could cross there, so we actually need to make our way through here. Let's see. There's a full stack there, but that's all we can see. Let's make sure they cannot get past the Legion of the East. Which is exactly what we want. We've blocked them off from expanding. The southern regions of Iran are a bit different. A lot more back and forth. There's a lot more mountains and terrain that they could get around. And Sakistan does look like it's going to take Gore next turn. Zenobia can't move until we have secured the southern coast of Iran too. So we need that army for sure.
Ready for orders.
Meanwhile, this force, another extra legion. Let's make our way to Akutan. Just, I don't want to risk losing it. Let's grab one more pikeman. I think I enjoy our cab. Now we need some proper spearmen. That's what we'll go with for now. Alright. This army is still at least 2 turns away from pushing us over here, so I'm not super worried about it. Our allies seem to be doing great over here. I mean, Numidia is really struggling. So I'm a-okay with them keeping that up. We do have 5 archers. Might need to get a spearman going soon. But let's worry about our economy for a minute. Egyptus. And Egyptus actually has nothing else to upgrade. So Judea. A little more risky, but we're sitting positive with the Latin. So that's good. Salamis has a fleet in it, so I see no reason not to upgrade Salamis. Let's take a look. Ooh, Tyros is making so much more money. Getting a benefit of maritime commerce, farming, and local commerce. So let's give a trade port to Tyros here. Perfect. That should boost our income up. Definitely a good bit. I don't enjoy that they've recruited these armies. We still outrange them. Their javelins won't be able to pierce all our pikes. But it is concerning. This army is a little less worried. Every vigilante unit you see, it means they don't have a javelin, meaning completely useless against our pikes. If we had another legion, I would feel confident in taking them down. 1, 2, 3. Well, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 legions in the east, 1 in the far west. I think we might be okay to also recruit another one. And indeed, we could even recruit our wife, or well, our son's wife. Do we want to? Yes. Yes, we do, actually. Let's get the Legion of Nabu. I think we're gonna make her a palace guard.
We're ready.
And we could start grabbing at least 2 of these archers. Perfect, she's good to go. If we can get 2 legions, I think we can take Galatia down. We just besiege them, and then we attack their single legion by themselves. And hope and pray they don't have any other forces lying about. But with that, that is another end turn. Let's see what happens. We are really pushing deep into enemy territory. Fingers crossed nothing goes south. Can tell it's been a minute since I've recorded, been non-stop talking, and I knew they were going to take Susa. So yeah, that legion making our way south was definitely a smart thing, and they've taken Gore as well. Yes, the legions will be needing to make their way south. Now that's not a good sound. Most definitely mercenary contracts. Arsaka has received the plague. The home settlement of this previously destroyed... Oh, you're kidding. Oh, that's not actually good, Oxum. I really don't like that you did that, dude. Shoot. Really not a good idea. Alright, let's see. We don't need culture conversion. We don't need loyalty down here. That one's okay. Silver Tongue. Minus 15 loyalty while... Oh, it's fine. Right here. There we go. Alright, well... Rome hates us. They've been liberated by Oxum, so that does put us...
Speak, if you must.
In a weird
but know
bind.
that Roman ears have little liking for foreign babble.
And they're not at war with Numidia either. Oxum, why would you do that? Why in the world would you do that?
Do not waste time on pleasantries.
Would you
babble.
like to join our
Speak
war?
what you must
No.
and
All
be
right.
done.
At least they're cautious and loyal, meaning fingers crossed they won't pick on us, but I really don't... How did Muscat get an army over here? Jesus. I know our allies are doing great, and I'm proud of them. We did finally get special favors, meaning plus 15 loyalty to all political parties. That is amazing. Now let's... That's going to cost money. That's useless. Let us move. I think... What do we want to do? We could knock this out, and that would grant us 20 wealth from culture. Or we could... We've already got the second tier of campaign movement speed, or campaign movement. That's pretty nice. We could move into battle. More missile damage. Or our army. That would give us the tier 3 barracks. Or we could look in the economy. That would give us 6 food. Interesting. I can't imagine why you'd... I don't know how you'd struggle. If you secured Egypt, how would you struggle to just get 6 food? Or would that really, you know, would that really help you? I think while we're in a bit of a lull, like a little peaceful moment, now's the time to upgrade our army. So let's get the Nubian archery. Start training our men to be even better archers. Alright, Yathrib, they did fall. Nabatea is making their way to it, though. And if they take it, it does not matter to me. And Sabah is also making their way to it. Good. I'm hoping... There's an admiral there. Not too scary. I'm hoping Sabah takes it. They seem to be a southern power that can hold their own for the most part, so... Alright, I don't like you being close to Cestafon. It would hold, but I still don't like it.
Ready for battle. Make haste, men.
Let's go over here.
I need more ships.
grab as many archers as you can.
Ready for battle.
Ooh, they are suffering attrition. Perfect. Our plan is working, everybody.
For the people.
Meanwhile, this army is definitely good to go and take Susa. It's no longer suffering from the plague either. Perfect. We have 6 slingers. We're good on the defense. I see no reason to assault them. We're gonna siege them out. Even if this army gets involved, we still outrange them. I'm not worried about it. And this one cannot get involved. So, it's a win-win.
As you command.
Let's continue making our way down here. I want to start impacting their abilities to recruit. Sakistan. Ooh. What's happened here?
Ready for battle.
Everyone has suffered the plague all of a sudden in this region. That's not good.
At your command.
That's not good at all, actually.
Advance.
We're going to need to pull this legion out because they are going to suffer massive casualties. Oh, sorry, everybody. I tried stopping that. Got a couple barks off. They've been fairly quiet for this recording session, so I'm quite proud of our co-hosts involved. So you're going to continue recruiting. You're ready to go. The north is looking promising with Galatia. Down here is looking rather stable. So I think I'm a little worried about this army, but I'm pretty sure Nabatea is chasing them. It's just the Sassanids get their turn first. We're going to have her lay siege. I'd rather draw their armies together. You could theoretically hit Gore, but we don't want to do that because the enemy still has a chance to deploy some form of navy or military invasion. Our campaigns into Parthia right now are going to, I think, be stalled until we can clean up the mess over there with the plague. 4 cav, 5-5. Let's continue with our spearman conquest there. She's recruiting. So let's move back to working on the economy. Tyros, let's grab... I'd like some wealth. Bingo, I'd like some wealth. Let's get the herding grounds. And... pull one more turn. See what happens. Ooh, sorry everybody. I'm sure you actually might have heard me. Ooh. We don't have to get involved, so I'm assuming the Nabateans can handle this. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so they've dealt with that army. Perfect. Infantry. Gazaka suffering. Man, Gazaka can't catch a break. But that, everybody, is where I'm going to take a break. That is going to be the end of today's episode. We have made some further conquest into the east. The Eastern Empires, led by the Sassanids, are definitely crumbling at this rate. They still have quite a strong backing. It is still not end or over, especially with the Kingdom of Bactria remaining as strong as they are. But the Sassanids are definitely on their way out. And not to mention, our position only grows stronger. I'm a little worried about what happens with Rome. They could turn Oxum against us, which we really don't want. But things are looking rather swell. Not to mention, our plans with Galatia are in full effect. If they continue on this downward spiral of no food, we'll be able to take them out in no time.
Speak. I'm listening.
So with that, I'm going to call it here. If you enjoyed the episode, like and subscribe as always, especially if you're excited to be back or excited for me to be back. I've kind of missed it, and I'm ready to do more. Without further ado, I've been your host Saltyy, my co-host Winston, and we will catch you all in the next one. But until then, peace out.